joining us this Friday, the 25th of March. I'm Sophia, a market analyst with Bell Direct. Well, today we'll cover uranium stocks and what the US ban of Russian imports means for global markets. But first, let's take a look at the week so far. This week, utilities and energy sectors led the local market as oil prices rose back above $120 a barrel. The ASX 200 has gained 1.3% week to date, with 7 of the 11 industry sectors posting gains. Materials, tech and financials also rallied. As for the biggest movers on the ASX 200, lithium explorer AVZ Minerals extended its rally, gaining over 20% this week. AVZ was added to the ASX 200 on Monday morning. Among this week's tech rally, EML payments surged 15.9% and Block SQ2 rose 8.8%. And telco company Unity Group UWL is higher following a takeover bid by Macquarie Asset Management and PSP Investments for $5 a share, beating Morrison & Co.'s $4.50 cash bid. Healthcare stocks were among the worst performers this week, with Fisher & Paykel FPH and ResMed RMD falling the most. Credit Suisse and Citi both have a neutral rating on FPH, while Macquarie and Credit Suisse have an outperform rating on RMD, as well as Citi, who say RMD is a buy. Now looking at the All Ords, that's the largest 500 stocks on the ASX. Queensland Pacific Metals, QPM, Sayona Mining, SYR, and Strandline Resources, STA, all rose 27% this week, while luxury online fashion retailer Cettire, STT, dropped 21%, following news that the company's founder, Dean Mintz, had agreed to sell down 35 million shares in the company. And the most traded stocks by Bell Direct clients this week were Champion Iron, Lake Resources, Sire Resources, Core Lithium, Lark Distilling, and Goodman Group. Clients also bought into VAS, that's the Vanguard Australian Shares ETF, and Ramsay Healthcare, while took profits from BHP and Northern Star Resources. Now, following a month-long surge on speculative buying, the spot uranium price pulled back last week. However, uranium futures rebounded this week, reapproaching the 11-year high of $60.40 a pound, reached on the 10th of March amid concerns over Russian supplies. Now, Republican lawmakers have introduced legislation to the Senate to ban US imports of Russian uranium. Following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the US government aims to permanently remove all Russian energy from the American marketplace, taking this next step after banning imports of Russian oil, gas, and coal. Now, the bill refers to uranium ores, natural and enriched uranium, and thorium. Prices of uranium oxide are at levels last seen over a decade ago, before Japan's Fukushima nuclear disaster in 2011 pushed global sentiment against nuclear energy. The price surge is due to fears of what will happen with uranium supply out of Russia. Now, Russia isn't a major uranium ore miner, with only 6% market share of uranium that is extracted from the ground, according to the World Nuclear Association. However, Russia is an important supplier of secondary uranium, that is previously mined uranium that can be enriched. Now, uranium enrichment is the process used to make nuclear fuel from mined uranium, and Russia has the world's largest enrichment capacity. Therefore, Russia's increasing economic isolation has also exposed the fragility of global nuclear fuel supplies. Now, let's consider the ASX listed stocks that could be affected. Australia has the largest uranium reserves in the world, with a few large uranium projects in South Australia. Now, this includes the Honeymoon uranium mine owned by Boss Energy, BOE, which last week finalised a $120 million capital raising for the purpose of restarting the mine. Other ASX listed stocks with uranium projects included BHP's Olympic Dam, the 4 Mile project owned by Alliance Resources, AGS, And another stock that you could look out for is Uranium Maya Berkeley Energia, that's BKY, which has jumped 157% this last month. End-to-end economic data to look out for next week includes retail sales data for February out on Tuesday. On Thursday, building permits will be released, and on Friday, the manufacturing PMI for March, home loan data for February, and the RBA's index of commodity prices. Now that's all we have time for this week. I'm Sophia Mavridis with Bell Direct. Have a great day and happy trading.